The Big Six is a fairly recent concept in English football, dating to just over a decade or so ago. At the start of the millennium, English football fans informally recognised a Big Four: Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool. From 2000 to 2010, these four clubs finished in the top four positions in the Premier League, with only four exceptions. All of these clubs, except for Liverpool, won the Premier League during this period. Why only these four clubs? Why not a Big Five? Easy. Money and the Champions League. These four teams were on average the top four spenders from 2000 to 2010. Chelsea, for example, spent on average £73 million a year on incoming talent. Compare that to a team like Spurs, who in the same period would average a net spend of just £46 million. Champions League places are awarded to the teams that finish in the top four of English football, so these original four teams were consistently playing among the European elite for a decade. So how did the Big Six come about? As with the emergence of the Big Four, the answer is money. Spurs and Man City would accompany the original Big Four as being the de facto top clubs in England. Billionaire Sheikh Mansour's purchase of Manchester City in 2008 would eventually provide the necessary funds to build a side that would prove to be title challengers. City is now widely considered to boast the best team in England, winning 3 league titles in the past 5 years. The other alleged member of the Big Six is Spurs, who over the past decade or so have usually finished within the top 6 of the Premier League. While Spurs have famously not won any trophies in the past decade, they have come very close: a Champions League final and a second place finish in the Premier League in the 2016-17 season. Spurs have also invested heavily in the past decade, having spent on average £65 million on talent each year between 2010 and 2020. Unlike the Big Four of the 2000s, the Big Six of the past decade are subject to numerous challenges. Arsenal, for instance, have failed to qualify for the Champions League in over 5 years. Spurs have famously not won a single trophy in this period, and Leicester City have a strong case to be a part of the Big Six, having qualified for European football 3 times in the past 6 years, and even won the Premier League in 15-16 and the FA Cup last year. Simply put, the Big Six are not necessarily the most successful teams in England. They are, however, the teams that consistently spend the most money each year. Since the start of the Premier League in 1992, top-flight clubs in England have spent a combined £52 billion, and the top 6 account for just over half of that total amount. This is why these 6 clubs are informally referred to as the Big Six. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and let us know what you'd like to see next.